Hello and welcome to Shreem Guidance. This channel will focus on the Pisces family, the Pisces community, and this is actually my first reading. I'm a intuitive lady. I'm light path worker 4. I have been guided by the universe to share my knowledge and to help others. So today, I have some channeled messages for Pisces. So my main focus will be on Pisces. We are the leaders of the zodiac, so it doesn't necessarily mean that we know everything, but it's almost like an apple pie. We have slices of all of the zodiacs. And I am compelled to share my knowledge and expertise on us. So it's not about me, it's about us. And wherever we are, man, woman, or whatever you decide to associate yourself with, I am here for you. I am here for the baby sharks. Okay? So let's have some fun as well. I've been doing some meditation and I've cleansed. And from last night into today, the energy seems quite heavy for the Pisces. And as you see, I have some of my spirit guides here, but I also have many others. And I use the singing bowl to kind of clear the air. So sometimes when you hear me and I become very silent and I ring the bell, it's because I would like to raise the vibration. If you feel triggered by anything I say, kindly click off. These messages may not relate to all persons on this earth, but I hope to reach some and be able to help. I also offer personal readings. My email address is down below, and you can email me and I will give you the necessary information. So let's get right into the channeled messages. So the main thing that came out is trust in the universe. So I think many of us right now, with what's going on in the world and current events, many of us feel slightly lost as to how to go forward in many areas of our life. And that can include finances, relationships, childcare, just anything that, even things that you like, your talents. Right now, everything feels a bit obscured because you're not sure, your footing is not steady. So Pisces, we need to really ground ourselves this week because the energy is quite heavy. We just had that Pisces full moon, and many of us, I felt, were tormented and wretched and crying. I heard that in my meditations, but many of us are becoming more subdued and facing the reality of life, and that we have to push forward. We have to keep putting the work in all areas of our life. But I do realize that that is not easy. Trust in the universe. So what came to mind is overindulging. And I use tarot cards, but I do a lot of channeled messages from the universe through my meditations, okay, and cleansing. So this overindulgence could be food, it could be relationships, sex, gambling, work. I think that many of us are trying to cope in different ways, and we need to find a common ground as to how to find balance and trust again in the universe. So all people are welcome to my channel. I don't care if you're Christian, I don't care if you're into esoteric, I don't care what you believe in. If you feel that you can benefit from this channel, you are welcomed here. So what I want to say, if what you usually use to cope is not working, you need to really sit and think about how you can transform and move forward and find another way of evolving. And this comes to the topic for this week, which is lotus flower blooming. So many of us will find ourselves blooming. It's a slow process, but we're related to water, and you'll find that the lotus flower is just drifting along. No matter how we try to hold back, we need to surrender, and the process will follow. I see that somebody here has a toy boy, and this toy boy, no judgments, sugar daddy, is trying to control your life. So I feel that whoever this relates to, you just need to be aware of the situation. Where do you want it to go? Where do you see it going? Because this particular person may have an ulterior motive, and it may not be for the best, not something that will serve you in the long term. So you need to really take time to think about that, whoever that relates to, whether it's a man or woman or whatever you decide that you feel that you are on this earth. So I won't be repeating that. I may use male and female interchangeably, but whoever you are, if the message relates, I'm happy. Many of us are into kissing. I don't know what's going on this week. If we just, besides just relationships, many of us have been wearing masks and we feel a bit disconnected. Many of us are getting back to the basics. Many of us are French kissing. And I see a lot of tongue action in the world. And that's great. Get it on, get those good feelings going. That's very important for your mental health as well. So enjoy. A few of us have money problems. Again, getting back to trust in the universe. Make a plan, sit down, find people that can support you. But with Pisces, we tend to be kind of like, oh, we're okay. We tend to cover our feelings and mask. I always feel like there's two types of Pisces. There's types that run away and very isolated and need a lot of space to dream. And then there's those that take on other attributes depending on, the house that they're ascending in to plow forward. But we just need to be careful of that balance, okay? We need to be careful as to not get caught up in the smoke screen, see things for what they are, and don't allow things to get out of control. Because, Pisces, we love to shop. Some of us we get caught up in other things, whether it's drugs or sex or just negative relationships. We just need to be a bit more aware, and that comes through meditation, okay? Becoming more aware of our purpose, the individual journey, because not everyone is on the same journey, and everyone's journey may be slightly different. That's what makes us unique as humans. Okay? Heavy energy in the cards last night. I feel many of us feel betrayed, and we're looking at our ancestors, those that are passed on, for help. And that may be just through looking at a picture and not really realizing that you are asking for help. Your cherished loved ones come to you in your dreams, for some of you. This may resonate for one particular person. You have a picture on your piano and you look at it quite frequently. I don't think you realize that you're asking for help, but you are, and that ancestor will come and help you. All you have to do is ask. So that's a particular message and focused message for maybe one person or 5. Okay? Right. I see a young white young lady, Caucasian lady, running away from an abusive partner. Now, this is a direct message. It was quite troubling. But I see that she's running away from an abusive partner. And again, I hope that she can get the support she needs. And you need to trust the process, that getting away, it's the right thing to do. You must have courage. I see that word courage, that everything will fall into place. And we can send some love to that person, whoever they are or whoever that person is. Okay. Pregnancy worries. I see that with young ladies in their 20s and in their 40s. Some have become pregnant and some are happy and some are not. And I see some people considering terminations. No judgment. This channel, I do not sit here to judge people on what they do. I'm just relaying the message, okay? I think that whoever you are, Pisces, you must reach out to people that you feel you can trust so that you can get some support at this time. Don't try to do it alone. I keep hearing that word. Get support from whoever you can trust, whether that's a professional or a family friend. Okay. Charisma and hope in these times. How can we make ourselves more hopeful, Pisces? Sitting in our bedroom and doodling on the paper may or may not help us. We need time for that, but I feel at this time this week we really need to face our fears, and however you can find an outlet to help you with that, whether that's through writing in a diary, speaking with a friend or a professional. I feel that the energy with the Pisces is very heavy. We've taken on a big load in the last 6 to 8 weeks. There's been big shifts in our lives. Some of us feel like we're falling off a cliff, like it's a spiraling effect. I feel many of you have a lot of anxiety, almost breathlessness, not asthma, but anxiety. And I think you need to really take the time to figure out where the sources are for this. Where is that darkness coming from and how to alleviate that? Okay. Yeah, the pregnancy is a big thing, and it could be a pregnancy of ideas. It could be a birthing of something new. And sometimes, Pisces, we're so eccentric and we're so classy and we're so everything all at once that we get scared of our own talents. Don't let anyone hold you back. Don't let anything, no energy, no nothing hold you back. I always call us the lucky fish because we have luck on our side. I always find a lot of other Pisces that I know, they are lucky, where people say, oh, that's their downfall. No. And we rise to the occasion. Okay, so that's something to think about. It's food for thought. So again, this is a short message. It's my first video. I hope you enjoyed it. And sometimes I will ring my bell, my singing bowl, to clear the energy. And this really is to help raise the vibrations of the world. So it's not just for a particular person. Whoever's listening, I hope that you can benefit from this message. So as I said, sometimes I will use tarot cards, and I do use them for personal use, but I will be using them on future videos. But they are not really a large source of my talent. And I just want to explain that to you, that many times I will do channeled messages and it's not based on cards that I've laid out, like, okay, this is what it is, this is what I see. It's based on my meditation and my visions. Okay, and that's my gift. I cannot be any other way. I can only be myself. And I hope that you've found great pleasure today in my reading. Okay, much metta to you all. Goodbye.